Message comprehension. Message comprehension consists of making sense out of a message on a number of levels. In particular, marketers are concerned with objective and subjective comprehension of messages and the possibility of miscomprehension. Objective comprehension refers to whether the meaning that consumers take from the message is consistent with what the message actually stated or intended. Subjective comprehension is the different or additional meaning consumers attach to the message, whether or not those meanings were intended. Whereas objective comprehension reflects whether we accurately understand what the marketer intended to communicate, subjective comprehension reflects what we understand, whether it's accurate or not. Marketing mix elements such as price and advertising have a powerful influence on what we think a message is saying. For example, you may think a particular brand of toothpaste is an effective whitener because the package art has white sparkles, the model in the ad has very white teeth, and the package displays phrases like whitening agent. Yet the product may not be an effective whitening agent, and the words on the package may not actually say that it is. Miscomprehension occurs when consumers inaccurately construe the meaning contained in a message. Several studies have found a surprisingly high level of miscomprehension of TV and magazine ads. The estimated rate of objective comprehension was only about 70% for TV ads and 65% for print ads. Marketers can improve objective comprehension in several ways. Keeping the message simple helps. So does repeating the message. Stating it multiple times within the same communication and repeating it on multiple occasions. Presenting information in different forms, such as both visually and verbally in a TV commercial, can also help consumers form an accurate mental picture. In fact, consumers who have had more exposure to a brand's marketing message will be better able to process brand information and have more positive attitudes towards it. This link between perceiving and processing is known as perceptual fluency. The more often you encounter a stimulus, the more quickly you are able to recognize it and understand it. Subjective comprehension involves some interaction between what is in a message and what consumers already know. As a result, a marketer can strongly influence what consumers subjectively perceive by designing a message to be consistent with the consumer's prior knowledge. When consumers know little about a new product, marketers may be able to convey information effectively by trying an analogy between the product and something with similar benefits. For example, the marketer may try to communicate the idea that a particular brand of boots is waterproof, soft, and lightweight by using the analogy of a duck. Specific elements of the marketing mix can affect the correct or incorrect inferences consumers make about an offering during comprehension. Inferences are the conclusions that consumers draw or interpretations that they form that go beyond what is stated in the message. Such inferences may lead to conclusions such as if brand A contains attribute 1, then it will also contain attribute 2 because these two attributes are congruent or correlated. Or if brand A contains attribute 1, then it will not contain attribute 2 because these are incongruent attributes. Consumer inference making is part of the reason why the Pillsbury Doughboy has slimmed down over the years, partially so that consumers won't infer that he was fat from eating Pillsbury products. Brand names can also affect subjective comprehension and inferences. For example, alphanumeric brand names like BMW X6 tend to be associated with technological sophistication. In fact, consumers tend to prefer names with higher numerical values because they infer that the product will have more advanced technological attributes. Retail atmospherics are a major tool used to develop, elaborate, and change store perceptions. Everything from the lighting to how the clothing is arranged and how the store employees are dressed and the music that is being played affects the inferences that consumers make about the products that are sold in the store, such as their quality and their prestige. Even placing a pair of prestigious branded jeans, such as True Religion, next to an unknown brand of jeans could lead consumers to infer that the unknown brand of jeans is of similar quality and prestige as the known brand.